Hi, I'm Rob from I'm Free Tours, and normally I'll be taking you around Sydney or the Rocks, but I'm here again to talk to you about the suburb that I live in, Homebush. And if you're a Sydney-sider and you hear the name Homebush, what do you immediately think of? Perhaps you think of the Olympics that happened here back in 2000, or maybe you're a bargain lover, you think of DFO, a direct factory outlet. But how many of you, when you hear that name Homebush, think Tim Tams, Monte Carlos, Jats, Shapes, Tiny Teddies? Or how many of you, when you hear the name Homebush, think Sayo? That's right. So, for 90 years, the residents of Homebush equated the sweet wafting of freshly baked bickies with home sweet home. It all started in 1907 with a decision by Arnott's Biscuit Company to build a completely new factory west of the city, right here in Homebush, on a 6.5 acre block. Now, this was a decision that was deemed by critics to be Arnott's folly. Okay, they said this was much too far from the city to attract workers and too much land to build a biscuit factory. This area was at the time far away from the city, but was chosen as the site because of its close proximity to two intersecting railway lines. Because of this, they had no trouble attracting both local and commuting workers. And by 1933, the number of employees peaked at a whopping 2,500, with it being said that there were very few families in the Homebush area who did not work for Arnott's. But how about that claim that this was too much land for a biscuit factory? Well, actually it turned out it wasn't enough, with Arnott's having to buy new land across the street just to keep up with demand. And eventually this factory was reputed to be the biggest biscuit factory in the southern hemisphere, before eventually moving westward to find more space. Nowadays, the former factory buildings cannot be missed on George Street's historic bakehouse water. Now, since the movement of factory operations back in 1997, these buildings in the area have been transformed into a dining and leisure precinct popular with the locals. And although Biscuits are no longer baked here, the company that really helped form this area has continued to remain part of the furniture, with the head office of Arnott's being right here behind me. Walking around the street, you'll notice a lot of businesses have continued to pay homage to this part of the area's history. Definitely worth checking out. So there we have it, the legacy of Arnott's in Homebush. If you're local and you've got memories of this time in the area's history, please share in the comments below. We're really looking forward to seeing you on our real life walking tours of the city and the Rocks, but for now I think I'm going to go tuck into something sweet. Take it easy, guys. Bye bye.